and welcome to Tuck's Take, brought to you by PlaySugarHouse.com, the best place for live in-game betting. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from my family to you and yours. We did well with our top picks last week, and we are now 28-18-2, heading into Week 12 of the National Football League. Browns at Bengals. Good news if you're a Bengals fan. You didn't allow 500 yards last week for the first time in about a month, but Cincinnati's linebackers struggle against the run. Do you know who Gus Edwards is? Yeah, me neither. Whoever he is, he averaged over 6 yards a carry against Cincinnati last week. The Browns' talented rookie running back Nick Chubb is salivating over this matchup. Bengals head coach Marvin Lewis brought on the former head coach of the Cleveland Browns, Hugh Jackson. You guys ever heard of addition by subtraction? What's the opposite of that? Nonetheless, I think Cleveland will be geared up to play against their former coach. I really like Cleveland this week. The Jaguars travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Jaguars quarterback Blake Bortles remains the starter as the team tries to snap a 6-game losing streak. The Jags had a chance to possibly save their season last week in Pittsburgh, and for much of the game, they dominated. Once again, poor quarterback play let them down. They didn't put the Steelers away when they had the chance, and they eventually lost. How do they respond to a very emotional, tough loss? In Buffalo, Matt Barkley had the best quarterback performance in 22 games for Buffalo, but he'll be on the bench. It looks like rookie Josh Allen is making his return from injury. Now keep in mind, Allen did very little when healthy to inspire any confidence. In addition, there's some intriguing drama in this game, as Jaguars quarterback Jalen Ramsey called Josh Allen trash in the preseason and did not back off those statements this week when asked about it. Trash talk aside, this Buffalo team should struggle to score all day. In fact, both teams should struggle to score. Let's dip our feet in twice. Double dipper, baby. Give me the Jags and the under. The Patriots take on the New York Jets. It's not the New York Jets' way to fire a coach in the middle of the season, which is the only reason Todd Bowles still has a job. Hashtag fire Todd Bowles. This team is playing out the season, and as a Jet fan, the only hope is that the next 6 games don't stunt Sam Darnold's growth as a quarterback. In New England, it's business as usual. While Kansas City, the Rams, and the Saints seemingly get all the headlines, Bill Belichick and the Patriots are perfectly happy, quietly racking up the wins, and once again, securing a first-round bye in the playoffs. It pains me to bet on the Patriots, especially against my Jets, but my money doesn't have blinders. Following a loss, the Patriots cover the spread over 70% of the time. In fact, they are 15-4 in that situation over their last 19 games. The Patriots are also 7-3 against the spread following a bye over their last 10. How much more evidence must I present to convince you? The play here is the Patriots. Giants at Philadelphia. The first step is admitting you have a problem. I have been stubbornly waiting for the Eagles to turn their season around, but at this point, I need to face the truth. It's just not going to happen, is it? I mean, well, maybe if they feed the ball to Josh Adams and rely on the running game and they can keep that injury-riddled secondary off the field and Golden Tate learns the offense and I need to let it go, huh? This week they face off against the resurgent New York Giants. Odell Beckham Jr. believes they can run the table and win the division. Crazy as it may seem, the NFC East is such a joke, I suppose it's possible. I don't think the Giants are winning the NFC East. I also don't think they should be getting that many points against a struggling Eagles team. Give me the points and the G-Men. The Oakland Raiders travel to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Ravens made history last week when rookie running back Gus Edwards and rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson each ran for over 100 yards. While Lamar Jackson clearly struggled passing the ball, there's no doubt he provided a spark for the Ravens. Coming off only their second win of the season, Oakland will have to do a better job of stopping the run than they did last week if they want to win this one. Now, while the attention will certainly be on Lamar Jackson, the matchup that will decide this game is Oakland's offense versus the Ravens' defense. And this is a huge mismatch. The injuries to Oakland's offense are showing, and frankly, they weren't that good when they had everyone healthy. I think the Ravens win this one going away. Now, I'm not usually a fan of giving that many points when the total is so low, but Baltimore is the play here. Baltimore wins. Seattle at Carolina. A few weeks ago, I mentioned some off-the-radar teams to watch. Along with Indianapolis and Houston, I put Carolina in that conversation. And they are not making me look very good at the moment. Their pass rush has been disappointing as of late, and Cam Newton's red-hot play has cooled. As you know by now, I'm a stubborn man. I still believe this Panther team has the talent to string together a few wins. Big game this week when they host Seattle. Both teams still have wild card aspirations, and this game will go a long way in determining who might still be playing come playoff time. Most experts didn't think the Seahawks would be in the playoff conversation, but behind a great running game, the defensive efforts of Bobby Wagner, and star quarterback Russell Wilson, this is exactly where we're at. The deciding factor this week? Home field. Carolina is a different team at home. They improved to 6-0 at home this week. Take the Panthers. The San Francisco 49ers travel across the country to take on Tampa Bay. Musical quarterbacks continue in Tampa Bay as Fitzpatrick is back on the bench, Jameis Winston back under center. The best strategy for the Bucs may be just to replace the starting quarterback every week after the first play of the game. Whoever is slinging the ball won't have emerging second-year tight end O.J. Howard to throw to, as Howard was put on injured reserve. Going forward, that'll hurt the Bucs, as Howard is a good blocker and a very effective receiver. 49ers are currently in a position they didn't think was possible coming into the season. Right now, they'd be drafting first overall if the season were to end today. Quarterback Nick Mullins continues to start, and the 49ers continue to play hard. Matt Breida should have another great fantasy game. That's right, kids. Get him in your lineups. As for the game, Tampa Bay can't stop anyone on defense, and their firepower on offense should ensure another high-scoring affair. Give me the over. Enjoy the games, and good luck. Until next time, I'm David Tuckman.